We've now got this political cycle that's upon us, and there's a real thought process as to what a Trump presidency could mean. In the context where inflation has been so sticky, do Trump policies work, or are they potentially re-inflationary next year if he's elected?
Yeah, I think so. So I think compared to 2016, when inflation had been low forever, and inflation expectations were low, and then obviously there was introduction of tariffs and tax cuts, both of which are inflationary for different reasons. 2024, 2025 is going to be very different because the level of inflation is higher, inflation expectations are higher, and we're still in this inflation mindset. So I think there's a bigger risk that Trump's policies will be more inflationary in his second term than they would have been in the first.
What should we do? I mean, you're head of macro strategy. I mean, our viewers are hanging on to your every word. Genuinely, they've got a balanced portfolio, they've all got their barbell, they've got a bit of fixed income, they're waiting for that one to work on the short end.
Yes.
What should they be doing?
Well, the thing that we're slightly concerned about right now is, yet again, we've made new highs in the equity market. Investors' allocations to equities are their highest since the GFC. There's a lot of good news in the price right now. And even if we do get we're now more confident that we get rate cuts from the Fed, I do think there are certain sectors, tech in particular, is very crowded. So, we're beginning to look more towards defense, actually, and things like healthcare, maybe utilities in Europe. And so I'd be a little bit more defensive right now with the economy rolling over, even if the inflation news is better.
Quick word on the UK, because there's a feel-good, isn't there? Well, all right, we might have lost some football, but there's a feel-good. Rachel Reeves, new Chancellor. I see AJ Bell and Hargreaves. Everyone's kind of trying to get her to change the ISAs to boost the UK market. The pound's 129.5. Little bit of a feel-good, but that can evaporate quite quickly.
Well, you say that, but it's one of the places where we've seen a durable change in investor sentiment this year. So, particularly in sterling, investors were very negative on the pound at the start of the year, and now they're back to neutral. So, I do think there's we're not quite yet overweight, and maybe we need to see what the new government, we'll see what happens in the King's speech. We see what happens next from the Bank of England. But yes, I think that there's UK, surprisingly, has ended up almost as a safe haven, I think.
Oh, go on then. Does the BOE go before the Fed?
Yes, should do in terms of growth outlook.
Early August. They're going to cut, are they? Oh.